is a little series that's on Apple TV. But it's one of those ones where they drop an episode a week, so you have to sort of
that
persevere with it.
that
And the
tends to be
episodes are,
Apple TV's way, and I'm not sure I like it.
yeah, it's that because often I've waited. I think, "Oh, I'm just going to wait, and then I can. But yeah, so this it's one of their things. They do like a episode a week. Murderbot is a science fiction. They seem to like science fiction as well on Apple TV.
They do a lot of science
Why
fiction.
I stuck with it so much because I do like their stuff. Anyway, Murderbot is played by Alexander Skarsgård, and he is a. This is set in the future. I work in a universe where there are multiple worlds and technology is advanced. Cultural norms have changed quite dramatically, and to replace the police force, people have what's called a security unit. And a security unit basically provides all your security needs. It is armed, it's a cyborg in effect. So it's got a human shell on a robot chassis, and it's got a
Oh,
onboard computer.
oh, so a security unit is like a robot as opposed to a group of people who come and give you security.
Yes.
Okay,
So
cool, gotcha.
he's got a complex set of systems where they have like safety protocols where he is given instructions and he's given almost like I would say to use like RoboCop, he's got like a prime directive, he's got things that he has to do.
Yeah.
And he has all these programs running and as the sort of technology progresses, some of these sec units get sort of almost like downgraded as the technology advances. And so our Murderbot, he's of like an older model. So he's been hired out to this sort of small company that are going to sort of explore and do some mining on this remote planet. But there's something about Murderbot that's unlike most other tech units, is that he has managed over time to tap into his own system and he has bypassed all his protocols. So he is basically a rogue unit. He can do anything he wants, and he's very self-aware. There's a whole series there's a commentary about the people around him, the people his employees, and how utterly indifferent he is actually to people and their personal habits and their he finds most people sort of annoying rather than anything. So he will do his job, but it normally is against his better judgment. But he's obsessed with actually a space soap opera called Sanctuary Moon. So everything in his he references his favorite like it's like a Star Trek-esque show where
Yes.
they've got these like really heightened sets with the hairs like elaborate hair and these costumes and they have like these very dramatic do 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 moments between them. And there's one storyline between it where there's a cyborg and the captain have this sort of love affair. And so he's just like saying, this is just utterly ridiculous. But he runs this running commentary. But whenever he has to interact with people, he goes, well, actually, in episode 455 of Sanctuary Moon, they said this. So he'll then say some lines from Sanctuary Moon to interact with people because he just doesn't really get what people are like.
Yeah.
So that's about Murderbot. And that's what he calls himself when he's become self-aware that he knows that he's a killing machine. So that's his own nickname for himself. But as the story progresses, the group of people he's with are sent to this planet, and there's something else going on there. They found some something anomalous, but they're not what they weren't expecting.
Yeah.
And then these other sort of sec units and this other group of people start attacking them. So you have this sort of running drama of have they got a spy? What is the nature of the thing that they saw? What's the nature of the planet? Who are these people and what are they after? So you have got this sort of mystery running through it as well. But most of it is just like accompanied by this commentary of Murderbot. You hear his thoughts.
Oh, all right, cool. So that's the basic setup. What did you think of it?
I actually really enjoyed it because when it's only half an hour long, I find them a bit like, oh, just get on with it. But actually, I find it likable. I found the characters likable, even though sometimes I couldn't quite work out. There's yeah, you got like sort of five or six humans, and then there's like an enhanced human, and then
Yeah.
you've got murder. So you get to sort of, and so sometimes I couldn't quite catch what their names were, and I was thinking, what's your name again? Who are you? And where it's like an episode a week, something dramatic happens each week. some you have to sort of remember, okay, what was happening last week? Because yeah, these are these short, sharp episodes. But I quite like the fact that after a while that they were these sort of short, sort of pithy half-hour episodes. There's humor in it. Um, there's shocks in it. People sort of die that you don't necessarily expecting them to, and there's a few yeah moments of, as Sean would say, some action, sort of pinging
Yeah.
about. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was very well done. Certainly worth half an hour of anyone's time of an afternoon to watch it, and yeah, lots of fun.
So how
So
many
I would
stars?
I would say to me it's verging between a 3 and a 4, so I'll probably end up going a high 3. But
A
yeah,
high.
certainly entertaining, worth a watch. I enjoyed it.